Hi, my name is Nicole Campbell and I'm one of the faculty members in the Interdisciplinary Medical Sciences program. Many of you probably know this module as IMS, and so I'm here to tell you a little bit about it. One of the things I want you to understand is the way that we approach this program, especially in the fourth year. So what we do is we pick a disease. So right now the students are learning about diabetes, and then we talk about it from different medical science lenses. We actually even approach it from areas outside of med-sci. So we have people from sociology and health science come in as well, and they chat with the group about how all of these different areas impact something like diabetes, specifically in Canada and with our healthcare system. So some of the skills that you're going to learn in this module would be very similar to the skills in the other modules. We really emphasize critical thinking, and one of the things I want to mention is students are often unsure of how to approach this skill, and so we really walk you through it and make sure that we build up those skills. Interdisciplinarity, professionalism, teamwork, these are also skills you would learn in the module. One of the things you might be curious to know about IMS is that we take a very collaborative approach to learning. What that means is that students are going to work with one another and also with their instructors and their teaching assistants to accomplish the various tasks that they're assigned. This is a format that students maybe haven't been as exposed to by the time they get to fourth year, and what we have found is that they really enjoy it. They feel as if they take more ownership of their learning, they get to have a voice in the classroom, and so this is a really positive experience for our students. So in IMS we have two labs. We have one at the third year level and one at the fourth year level. The third year lab is not required, but many students do find that it helps prepare them for the fourth year, so that's something to consider. By fourth year, the lab is a molecular lab in terms of its core, but really what we're trying to do is just get students to understand and work through experiments. So we will pick a technique, we will cover it in detail, we will go through the analysis, all of that kind of stuff, so that students really understand the design, how to do the experiment, and then how to interpret results. The other thing is, after we've gone through and taught students about these skills, we then let them work with their small research teams to accomplish a proposal that they've designed. So that's just a little bit of the overview for the fourth year lab. And while it is molecular in focus, we also do try to bring in a few other disciplines. So we do a lot of case studies in there, and again, a very collaborative teamwork environment. So if you're a student that has been considering IMS, there's some advice that I'd like to give you. And one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give is that I really want you to think about why you might choose this module. So IMS is the one honor specialization program that doesn't have a thesis. Now, that doesn't have to be the reason why you choose our program. There's a lot of different approaches and a lot of different skills that you'll get from IMS, and just even the approach to learning, coming at it from a more interdisciplinary versus a more discipline-specific avenue. Neither one is better than the other, they're just different, and so I really encourage my students to change the conversation. And so if you're thinking about why you are going to enroll in this program, or you want to talk to someone about why you did choose it, I want you to focus on the strengths of what interdisciplinary means as opposed to maybe just the structure of the program. Because at the end of the day, we have similar goals in terms of our learning outcomes and the types of skills that we want our students to get. And so it's going to be challenging and it's going to be difficult, but you're absolutely going to come out ahead. So as a faculty member in the IMS module and someone who gets to work with the fourth year students quite a bit, I really enjoy the relationships that we develop. I enjoy that I get to see these students grow and thrive. Many of them come back years after they've graduated to talk to me about the different skills that they've acquired, and that is extremely meaningful to me. So if you're thinking about this module, I absolutely look forward to potentially meeting you one day and getting to know you. And you know, one of the absolute best things is when a student in this module maybe finds a discipline or finds out something that they didn't otherwise know they were good at. And so that can actually end up being something they explore as a career option. And so that's probably one of the most enjoyable aspects for me.